there is no doubt that if you look nationwide, there are some economic challenges out there, whether it's the job market, whether it's the economy. I get it. I'm just here to remind people, Arizona's still doing pretty darn good. We actually saw some new data out there that while some states continue to see a job market that's flat or going down, Arizona, once again, one of the top states for job growth. Last year, added 39,000 jobs in the state of Arizona, 22,000 in the valley alone. New jobs, brand new. And a lot of it's being driven by
the chip plant,
the tech companies.
Yeah.
Well, you say chip plant. And believe me, don't ask me. You know how on YouTube, when you watch one video, it says, oh, you might like this? I've been watching videos about chip plants now for a couple weeks.
You're an expert now.
I wouldn't go that far. I barely understand how they work. But
they're used
it's
for everything.
not just the chip plants are huge to begin with. They're huge, like cities in and of themselves.
You're talking like real estate.
Yeah.
It's spread out.
Unreal.
It's amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's also all the other companies that pop up around it to supply the chip. They used an example of an aluminum company in Flagstaff that's expanding to provide aluminum to all these tech companies. And then you've got battery companies. Okay, you got that. Then you've got the water, recycling water, because they all have to recycle their water. They have all these. So there's all these other things that tie into it.
Yeah. And you go to Tucson, there's Raytheon. They're building bombs.
They build missiles. They've been building them for a while. We build Apache helicopters here. Yeah. Like,
a lot of jobs out here. A lot of jobs.
Arizona is becoming a tech hotbed. And it's something interesting. I saw Governor Ducey speaking about this. I watch these videos. What do you want me to do?
Got a lot of time, man.
We talk about the 5 C's.
Can I try?
Old school Arizonans. You know what the 5 C's are, right?
Copper.
There you go.
Citrus.
Yep, that's in there. Cotton.
Cattle. Climate.
Very good.
All right.
But Governor Ducey said maybe we need to add a few more C's.
All right.
Chips.
Definitely.
Cars, as in EV. Lucid Motors, Nikola. We have these EV companies popping up.
EV batteries, right?
Right. And construction. Like, I realize it's growth for growth, but look around. It's cranes everywhere. It's there's building going on everywhere. We're doing well here.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, we're doing well.
Yeah.
And a lot of the indicators say that that's exactly what's happening as Arizona is really becoming a center. And if you think about what's going on in the chip world, what is it called? Taiwan Semiconductor is the big one here.
Yeah.
That's Apple. Those chips all go in your iPhones and iPads. Like they're the supplier. They ain't going anywhere, right?
Phoenix added more jobs than any metro area except
L.A. Yeah.
Arizona is one of 18 states that added more jobs than estimated. It was tied with Tennessee for the largest upward revision.
Tennessee's big with cars, too. They have a lot of car plants in Tennessee. I know that.
Well, I mean,
I go through
we're like the Waymo capital of the world.
Well, think about that. That gets into the technology.
Absolutely.
Self-driving cars.
If you go to the airport, you're going to see them all over the place. If you're in downtown Phoenix, you're going to see them all over the place. And even on certain highways now, you're seeing Waymo.
Well, I don't know if people think those are everywhere. They're not. They're here. And we are the test bed. And we are the place where that whole industry of self-driving cars, driverless cars, whatever you want to call autonomous vehicles.
Ducey wanted that.
When they are worldwide, it'll be because we tested them in Phoenix and because we were at the epicenter of this. And it's really interesting to look at how Phoenix, and listen, you got to give some credit where credit's due. And it's not just Governor Ducey. Some governors before him also kind of laid the path, I'll give it to build these industries up and make Arizona and Phoenix famous for something.
You know what's interesting? It was Republicans and Democrats, if you really think about it.
Well, that's why I'm saying I think a lot of people deserve some credit.
Ducey does.
Ducey deserves a lot of credit.
A Republican. The Biden administration has given like billions of dollars to us in Arizona.
Yeah.
So they poured into this thing in the chip plant.
If I remember correctly, and if I got the numbers wrong, remember I'm mathematically illiterate. The federal government gave like $5 billion in tax credits for them to build the $65 billion plant with all the jobs that come with it. Again, like I said, all the ancillary businesses that pop up around it to supply the plant.
But is the bad side of it?
Yeah, here you go.
More people are coming here.
More people.
Homes are getting more expensive here.
Politics are changing.
You can't find a house under, a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
That's the downside.
But you can't have it both ways.
Nope.
If we didn't have jobs here, houses would be cheap because no one was working,
I get it.
And if you want to live like that, let me tell you what, I'd like to introduce you to Dubuque, Iowa,
No, thank you.
I spent a week in Decatur, Illinois. You want to know what a city that has no industry looks like? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to be.
We are a hotbed for tech.
Yeah, we're like the new Silicon Valley.
Let's do it, man.
Let's do it. That rocks.
Thanks for watching Outspoken with Bruce and Gaydos. Tap to watch more from KTAR News and click the button in the middle to subscribe.